Alrighty. Welcome to the motherfucking stream once again. It's time to make some game. Again. It's a happy Saturday morning to all of you. I don't have a lot of time this weekend to do this. This is kind of my window. It sucks. I don't even know how much of this is open. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've even been able to see this project. What do we have? Database is open. Server's open. Studios, so everything's open. We're good to go. So that's nice. And I believe I am currently patching again the end of the speak in segments part of the AI speech controller. So let's get in there. There it is. Here's the speak in segments part. Yep, that's exactly where I was at. That's what I was dealing with. So before I fucking do that, though, I have some fucking things to address. First of all, this.
You bitch!
Loved your bitch ass since the Wii Fit Smash update days. Even got the DVD. Leaned a bit of Japanese and got plastered and pissed it away, haha.
That was sick. I need to make sure that the text-to-speech goes to the right place. It's going to the wrong spot. Now I've figured out where the text-to-speech is going, at least. But I have to put that up again. I want this to sink in to you. Hi, Gary. It's good to fucking see you. And Blockbuster Vids as well also deserves this thing. That didn't have a sound. See, this one has a sound. So something's wrong with this shit.
Loved your bitch ass since the Wii Fit Smash update days. Even got the DVD. Leaned a bit of Japanese and got plastered and pissed it away, haha.
Yeah, that's the monitor. There it is. So it does play. It plays. But goddamn, that's $100 goddamn dollars for fucking. Thank you, very very fucking much. That's gonna make a big difference. It's gonna pay for a fourth of my Switch 2, which I have. I got one, thanks to ByteBinge. But I have a lot to. I owe you now. You obviously gained a lot from whatever I had to offer all these years. But that's sick. I'm going to give you a copy of this game, Blockbuster Vids. I have your address in my PayPal. I got the notification last night when I was sleeping that you fucking did that. And I immediately took that email address and put it in a list of people who are going to get free games. So you will get a copy of my game for free, and you'll be able to be on the first group of people that do testing for the release of it when it gets compiled into an executable file and an installer and stuff. So, good job, and you are the first one to have a copy of this game secured for them. So, congratulations. They're an elite place to beat Blockbuster Vids. But it'll probably be a couple months before I have an installer package ready for this and have some testing to do. Alright, so what do I have to do here? First of all, we have a problem with parentheses here. I believe this one is probably out of balance. It's a bracket, not a parenthesis. So that was missing. That takes care of one of those three build errors. The thing I have to do, though, is this speak in segments. And then also there's a... God, this is so long. Query LLM is the fucking longest thing. Look how long it is. It's actually so long. It goes beyond where it even should. It goes to the end of the damn... These helper things are not part of it, though. This should be the end of Query LLM here. Did I put that in the wrong spot? This needs to go there. And this goes here. Like this. Is that what I needed to have? I cleared 2 build errors there. There is no is victory. So I have 1 build error left. And I still also have another patch I have to do in here. I have to change this speak in segments. This build error is related to is victory not existing. Is victory might be a private variable somewhere else that did not get globalized. That could be what the issue is. Let's see where is victory is in the current document. It does not exist at all anywhere else there. How about the project? Do we have a global is victory variable anywhere? I doubt this. Yep, this is a ghost. So, god damn it, I have to piss. Right away. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna piss real quick, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You gotta be here. Okay, so right here, this is victory shit is already a problem. And we have start coroutine. Right here. That's in update before oh my. I don't know about this. There's the player 2 animator doing it. The player 1 animator doing it. The body part also does it. It's a different one. Regular player animator. These things that I've never used. Alright, we're done. Alright, we gotta go back to the AI speech controller. Okay, so this doesn't exist. Here's my request gate here. And instead, I've got this ass in here. Like, this is not... Why is it waiting? This is where I need to... This is where I need to change this and put the speak in segments. Damn it. Oh, Gary, let me show you. Let me show you the game. It doesn't work perfectly now, which is why I'm trying to fix this. Actually, this is going to be a build error, isn't it? It's not going to let me show it to you. Yeah, it's gonna crash because there's a build error. I need to get that build error out, and then I can show you. It already works really well. It's very cool, and when it's finally complete, it will be a sandbox to behold. But I have made a mistake here trying to load a build error, so I'm just gonna come over here knowing that already, and we need to resolve this. Then I can show you the game. Is it working with a build there? Oh, I didn't save it. I didn't save the build there, guys. I can show the game off. Alright, so these guys are fighting each other, I guess. That's not good. I don't want them to be in the middle like that. Let's try again. Why are they fighting right away is because I think I have the violence slider all the way up. Well, let's get the violence slider. There they are. They are controlled by AI is what these things are. But they're somewhat intelligent, and it looks like Trump is going to try to kill this guy now. The problem is that they get stuck on the side. That is the biggest problem. And they don't know what... Like, Trump knows not to let him out. Like, he's not going to let him get out. And he's not jumping out. He's trying to kind of struggle a little bit, but it's not enough. They need to have better awareness of the fact that they're stuck at the side. I don't send any messages to the AI that they're stuck at the side. They need to understand they're stuck at the side in order to do something about it. So that's my problem. And clearly the interaction's working. They're aware of their environment. They're aware of themselves. The speech bubbles are cutting off. I hate that. He's saying hilarious shit right now, and you can't see it. So that's ass. And then we're going to make this... We're going to put different environments into this game and have them act in different capacities and have them role play out situations. The first one we're going to do is a courtroom. So we'll be able to put multiple characters into this courtroom. We'll put 2 lawyers, a defendant, a plaintiff, and a judge. There'll be 5 players in the courtroom. And just this ridiculous shit will happen in the courtroom. It's just going to be a very interesting situation. Oh, we've got text-to-voice coming. It's on the roadmap. If you guys are interested, the roadmap is on our Discord server, and you can see where we are, what's been made so far, and what's coming up. So this is what's happening next. We're going to make the speech bubble positioning better. We're going to make the AI positioning training better, the item management better. The sprite sheet creation training needs to start. That has not happened yet. The dev console FPS needs to be addressed. It still drops FPS when I bring that up, even though we don't need it much anymore. The combat needs to be fixed, especially the edge. The edge is not being recognized. And then we're going to make a UI so that you can select characters and put them in there. And then we need to store the results of simulations to SQL database. That needs to happen. I've already got open source text-to-speech and speech-to-text libraries sourced. So this is done, but what I need to do is implement this. And I also need to make an AI speech changer. So that is definitely going to happen. And then I'm also going to put something for you guys so that when you type in the chat, it'll feed your chat to the AI. So they will be able to see the chat and react to that. So basically crowd control, but I'm going to stick it in here natively. And I'm going to put my Twitch channel as the channel so we can test it. But then you should be able to use any Twitch channel stream through the Twitch API to do that through Unity. So that's going to happen. And then finally, the last thing on the roadmap is to add the courtroom environment after all that's done. And they'll obviously have to change the way the AI is acting in different environments. So they will have roles. Like right now, they are trying to escape. Their only role is who they are. Like one's Donald Trump and one is a knight, and they're trying to escape. That's all they know, and sometimes they fight each other if they're stupid. But yeah, it will be them in an acting situation, and obviously Trump just absolutely murdered this guy, and he gave his victory speech, which you can see here. I did not let you get to see the victory speech, but this is the victory speech he gave right here, and what's the best word out of this? It does not really seem Trumpian enough, in my opinion. But at least it tried to do it. So a lot of things are working, a lot of things are not working. Let's stop this. This build clearly is fine. This build here, where nothing has been saved, is not okay. We still need to get this is victory crap and this sorted. Once we sort this out, their behavior should be even better. But yeah, everything you could possibly want for these guys, I'm going to give and more. And I'm going to give so much sandbox to this, and then I'm going to proliferate everything. So after I make all this crap on that roadmap, the next step is to make the AI generate 1,000 characters, and then make the AI generate 1,000 items, and 1,000 props each. So, like, desks and chairs and fucking houses and fucking bananas and apples and fucking flails, you know, items. And things you could pick up and talk about, beer bottles and stuff like that. And it's just going to all get generated by the fucking AI, and I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to just set the parameters, and it's going to fucking go apeshit for me. And everything will log in this database here so that I can bring it in or edit it or tweak it to my fucking liking. Bitch. It's going to be fucking awesome. Anyway, I got to fix this problem. So and don't forget, people, that we have controller support and that you can take over any of these characters and play them yourself as well. And it has the ability for you to talk as them so that you can make their speech bubbles for yourself. All of that. Alright, we're gonna trim this down significantly. Alright, we're gonna try this. This one looks like it might be okay. Oh, there's still a problem. Total. Two errors. Oh, N is also an error here. Here we go. This is where we need to fix it. Alright, so this is our latency. Should fix it. Alright. This should compile. We're gonna try it. Hopefully they don't get fucked up worse than they were. We'll see. Doesn't matter how many times you answer that question, they're always going to ask it. If you've got old vectors in your code, moment of truth. Let her rip. Make my game great again, bitch. It's not broken yet. They walk. Oh, they're already fighting. Who will win? That's the question. Trump seems to have an edge on this bitch. He's getting him in the head, too. I think that's what Trump with all the headshots coming in. This behavior is better. They're not getting stuck on the edge. I really want the victory speech. Oh, the fucking arm is down. Oh, he didn't ragdoll. He didn't ragdoll. He just stopped. We need him to ragdoll. Alright, well, good. This is a death. He's dead now. Like, he just needs to ragdoll. And then he's going to give a victory speech at this point. But it's taking a long time for him to think of it. I think it's because we're using the low-end Gemma model. And I think that when you give this prompt, it thinks. It also may just not be displaying it. Let's go look and see if the prompt is fired or not. It has not fired yet. Is this processing? What's going on? It is. It's processing. It just took a long time. It's making a huge speech. That's the problem. I think we need to cut down the number of tokens this speech uses. Alright, I can't see. Get out of the console. What are you doing? I, Donald J. Trump, emerged victorious in an epic clash of titans. The battlefield was my stage. The world watched. This needs to be split by sentences, although technically that's one sentence. This needs text-to-speech horribly. His body needs to be dead, and he should be jumping up and down on it. I did tell him to stop, though. That was what I tried to do here. Nobody's seen anything like it. I just want him to be dead. This is so close to what I want, guys. This is so close. What I want him to do is to continue to decimate the dead corpse until the prompt finally generates. Then stop and go idle and give the speech. Well, that was awesome. I'm very pleased. We're going to go ahead and snapshot this as a... that's my daughter. Let's see here. Let's snapshot this. Where's this? Copy it. This is my version control. It's horrible. I have the worst version control of anyone. But this is my commit. Once I commit this, though, I can make the next patch. I can't believe that was successful. Did this just pause? I've never paused a download before. I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the result, though, of the fucking patch. That's great. We solved a lot of problems. They didn't get stuck on the side. I wonder if we really actually fixed that or if we just got lucky that time. Also, I wonder if I take the violence slider down and it will take them a little bit of time before they get mad at each other. Because We're testing the combat right now, but I don't want them to just fight constantly at the beginning. Sometimes I don't want them to fight. Depends. So I gotta make sure that's still working too. Man, what a great day. I wish this part of it would last a little longer. There will be dumpster talk tonight, though, at least. So that is good. Boom. We are locked in. I'm going to test this one more time. But I know what I want to do. I want to get that ragdoll back. Let's test it again. See if there's any other problems. That's the best it ever performed last time. I can't believe they're talking to each other. It's so cool. He's starting to get mad. He's blaming Trump for putting him in the bowl. Pretty soon that knight's probably going to attack him. Depending on how this conversation goes. Oh, Trump's pissed. Oh, he's angry. I need to make the shield work. That doesn't work. Sana Lewis 08, how are you doing? Welcome to my game development stream. I'm doing fantastic. I've embedded AI into characters, and they talk and fight to each other, and I'm pretty happy about it. I'm very happy about it. This has been something I've been working on for about a month, and I've got it working. And it's dumb, but it's going to be insane. So I hope that you'll come along with me on my journey of not working for corporate America anymore. It's one that I hope a bunch of other people will follow later. So we are going to fix this so that this guy ragdolls. That's the next change that's going to happen in the code. I am a Navy brat, so I got carted around as a child. Like, I think I moved 7 times in the first 7 years of my life. And after that, I think I moved another 6 times. So it's not really fair to say where I'm from. Where am I currently living? I live in Georgia. That's where I live now. And yeah, these characters are modular, guys. I can embed any personality I want into these guys. And I have AI that will generate the sprite sets. So it's really, really exciting because we're going to multiply this out once I get everything honed in, you know, because I've got it all done. But let me show you. It's just if I go to one of these assets, this is the wrong place. If I go to stop and if I go to one of these assets and I look at their AI controller for the speech, you'll see here I have a personality type that I can put here, and I have a character name that I can put here. If I change that, the actor inside there will behave differently, which is sweet. And yes, you can ask me something, of course. What you got? Ask away. Unfortunately, I am not in the position to hire anyone. I am actually taking an extreme risk, quitting my job and going into this. So I can't afford to hire anybody. I'm doing this independently. If I cash in from this game, which I'm probably going to do, it's probably going to be a big pile of money. I don't want to share it. So if I get all rich, and this one does do that, and I can live comfortably without having to go to an office that is brighter than the sun, if I can do that, then I can hire some people, and I would consider that. But yeah, I can't hire anyone right now, even my friends. Like Byte Binge, I share some of the stream profit with him because he's sharing the stream time when I do Dumpster Talk. But I don't have the money to pay people, unfortunately. I just don't. I can barely become financially independent. But maybe in the future, you never know. It is definitely something I would not. I wouldn't shy away from if I had millions of dollars. I'd fucking hire some people, but I don't have millions of dollars yet. I don't even have 1 million yet. I don't even have it. When I get to a mill, I'll be feeling good. All right, let's go fix some code and make that guy ragdoll. Once that ragdoll happens, it's going to be really, like, it'll be at least an experience from start to finish that you can have. Because this game so far has never been an experience you could have from start to finish. That is going to be a milestone if we can make it happen right here. And I think that the code changes required here are not very high. Instead of freezing and disabling here, we need to do something else. So the AI controller is not visible. It's here. And, God, we need to do freeze. Where am I freezing that guy? He does not need to freeze. There. Freeze and disable. This is our problem. We're freezing him. Can't do that. We must actually ragdoll him. Alright, let me make sure that I've called everything I need to call here. So I should have initiated the animator here somewhere. Let me find it. That's not giving an error. There it is. And when I set it, it should be a child, right? Yes. Okay. Let's compile this and see if we ragdoll this time. I would love to drink beer, but I'm going to do it tonight. I have some driving I still have to do today. So I'm on Red Bull. It's over, actually. I've already drank that fucking Red Bull, so... But eventually, of course, the player characters will do all kinds of things. We are going to teach them how to do everything people do. Like, this is going to expand. Their intelligence is only going to grow. Wow, He's already fighting. They're stuck in the corner again. We did not fix the corner stuck problem. I'm not even willing to watch this. So, we've got to fix that corner stuck problem. That is the next fucking problem that needs to be addressed. If they can initiate combat facing each other, it will be better. But they each have their own idea, and then they get stuck in that loop, and it's just not good. Let's get it bigger so we can see. When we do text to speech, it's going to have enough time to do the text. See, I have a feeling that there was a lot of emoted text that got deleted from that statement. Well, they're not stuck there this time. It's better. Jump over Trump, you stupid knight. The only thing that gives real blood splatter in this is when a limb explodes. I'm going to need to make some blood splatter happen. Nasty Maddie MAGA supporters won't care. I just made Trump one of the first characters. There's going to be thousands of characters to choose from, and you'll be able to make your own characters. So no, I don't think MAGA supporters will care. Just because I'm doing the devlog with Trump as the main character, maybe some MAGA supporters will come in, because Trump usually wins. But, oh no! It didn't work. We did not ragdoll. Will we get a victory speech from this knight? First of all, Trump died. That sucks. And the knight now has to give a victory speech. Will he do it? Well, I'm hoping to add video at the end as well. I'm going to have AI generate like a 3-second fatality at the end, custom for the characters. And so that when it's all done, after you get your battle stats, you see this video play of the fatality. That's the idea. All of these are ideas. None of this guy's not doing it. I'm wondering if the LLM is working or not. It is. Nope, it's not there yet. We still don't have... Did I send the request? Input. That's that. It sent input after the victory. There's no death. He froze and there's no death. There's no victory. The victory speech hasn't been initiated. I should have been checking this. I don't think anything is happening, though. He said sad, yes, and that's the last thing that happened. Did we freeze? No, it's still playing. It's just not sending requests anymore. So... I gotta capture the logs. Okay. Let's get the logs evaluated here. Stop the simulation. Go to the console. Find the next ones. We'll just get the end. We'll just do this. The very end. Yeah, they do stand on one leg, 69, so fine. They have very interesting behavior patterns when they get dismembered, but unfortunately, like I'm showing you, things are not working the way they're supposed to yet. We don't have the die animation tied to the prefab. That's the problem. The animation isn't tied. Unfortunately, AI would not know that. I'm glad that I figured it out. So, we need to tie die to it. No pun intended. The shirt. So I put I want the AI controller and the other controllers. Those are here. Let's try it. We are fixing only one problem here, unfortunately. We are not fixing the speech not coming up, and we're not fixing the getting stuck on the sides. So those two are still there. Hopefully we are fixing the death problem where they freeze and don't fall down dead. Yeah, we have to make them go away from the side. That is going to be the next thing. Like, when they get too far over to the side, like, I wanted to let them have freedom, you know, to do that. Now, see, he doesn't have a weapon, so he's in run mode. Is what's going on. He's trying to run away. And he doesn't know that there's a fucking edge there because I didn't make them self-aware of the fucking side. I did not. That's what I need to do, is make them self-aware. Just like everything else, I can't do it the easy way and just cut them off. I need to make them self-aware. God damn it, it's going to take a long time to make them self-aware of that, though. In the meantime, I hope this victory speech fucking works. He's going to cut this guy's legs off. I can't read what he's saying. Hopefully Trump will shit-talk him some pretty soon. At least we'll be able to read Trump. Those overhead slashes are brutal. He's got him on the ropes, literally. Trump, are you speaking still? Yes. So you should be talking about the fact that you're fighting, though. So there's still some room for better self-awareness here. We got the leg cut off. Die, for God's sake. Trump, use overhead slashes when he's up there. It's taken so long to figure out if this fucking code change worked. Hurry up. Yes, he's talking about his limbs being cut off. That's good. That's what we want. Self-awareness. Cut him down, Trump. Quit being so shitty. How many fucking times do you have to cut this bitch? The katana does 1 damage. That's part of the problem. So I think that he has to hit like 100 times. There, he's finally dead. Yes, he fell down. Still talking. The speech should be coming in soon. I hope. Yep, we still didn't fix the other problems. We fixed the fucking ragdolls. It's a victory. We have 2 more fucking bugs to crush here. 2. The sides of the bowl need to be self-aware. These AI need to understand that the side of the bowl exists. And we also need this victory speech to work. It's not working. And the LLM did... Wait, it is. It's doing it. Wait, it's just still... It is doing it. It's just taking way too long. It might not even have been communicated properly. Yeah, there's the input. We have no output yet. It's gonna come. It's just taking way too long. If it comes, I'll be happy. We can make the wait less later. Are you literally still doing it? It's more. Why is this so long? It's like it sent it and it didn't get through or something. God damn it. I need to up the damage of the katana. Here it comes. There it is. That's way too long. This speech bubble is spread out so long. I'm gonna change the length of this. I'm asking for too much. It shouldn't be a minute-long speech. It should be a 20-second speech. It's ridiculous. It's taking too long to spread the speech that he wrote out that took too long to generate. Also, I should fucking generate... I should pre-generate the fucking victory speeches of both players. No, that would be ass, though, because they're supposed to talk about the battle, and things could happen that are interesting. I stopped talking. That's it. Alright, we're going to stop the simulation. I'm going to take these logs, especially the latency. Look at this. Look at that latency after and before the final request. So if we get up here, I would love to get these wall debugs off as well. See, their average latency was 4.92 until I make the request for the 1 minute long speech. Once I make that request, everything goes wrong, and it takes 2 minutes for the LLM to make the speech for whatever reason. So, I've got to figure that out, but we're going to examine it at this point. We got 2 things to address. The victory speech not being consistent or complete, and the sides of the fucking bowl. Both very important things. I think the victory speech is the one that's closest to being low-hanging fruit. Plus, we have this log here that's relevant to it. So we're going to do that first. Alright, so we're going to make this... All right, that should do good. We'll get this fixed, and then after we fix this victory speech, we have to do a hard thing, which is going to be to make this AI self-aware of the side of the glass and make it make its own decisions about how to deal with that. Because if I just put an invisible wall there, that's fucking lame. I don't want to do that. So let's try to do this the simple way. Um, all right, so we've got somewhere in the AI speech controller, I've got some variables I can adjust, I think. There should be a couple of them. In fact, I think they're even adjustable. I don't know if they're adjustable. They are, and they're under timing, so I could even do it in the settings as well. But I'm going to just change this to 20. That'll fix the speech being 20 seconds long instead of 60 seconds. Hello, Yuna. What's going on? I'm online. Finished with what? Oh, you want ice cream. All right. I'm going to get this cutie an ice cream, and I'll be right back. All right. Ice cream has been delivered. I wonder where the victory request is. This is what I want. There's a different God damn. All right. So not one line. This is wrong. I don't think that fixed it, but we're gonna try. All I did was change the timeout. I don't think this is gonna do much. It sucks, but I'm gonna try it anyway. See, it thinks too hard when it gets that prompt. That's the problem. We'll let them be trapped. I'm gonna increase the damage. We're gonna send the LLM logs this time. This is taking so long, and we need to know why. We've got the ragdoll death animation and victory state entered, but no request has been made to the LLM. I want to... I want to see this state. If this ever even happens. If it even is ever going to send the request. I'm gonna let this sit here and I'm gonna pee again. I doubt anything's gonna happen. This is our issue. Send these logs over and we'll get this fixed. Looks like nothing happened. So you can see all of this. And I'm going to pause the game now. And I'm going to take... This is the last input we received. And then we got all this death happening and stuff and no... victory state. All of that. Okay, so we're going to put these logs in. Hell yeah, we are fucking bringing the bots today. Come on in. That bot should know that it can buy this game by doing something like this.
Loved your bitch ass since the Wii Fit Smash update days. Even got the DVD. Leaned a bit of Japanese and got
right
plastered
there,
and pissed it
he
away,
fucking
haha.
is gonna get a copy of this game before anybody else. And you stupid bot, should also do that. So, please gain some more fucking botness and learn how to fucking send money to me. That's what I need. Back to the fucking assignment here. No one's gonna send me money for no reason, obviously. So you guys gotta fucking want this game. That's what it's gonna be. We're gonna fix this. We need these scripts. Speech controller. The world state. The LLM request manager. All of this must happen. We're gonna do deep this time and figure this out for real. so close, guys. It's so fucking close to being normal. Then I'm gonna fucking add features. It'll be dope. It's so close to being self-contained where I could play it on a loop and get data. I'm fucking excited about this shit. I don't have enough dev time this weekend. It's fucking disgrace. I need beer. I'm drinking beer. I'm doing it. I'm gonna drink it. Kaio's driving. Anywhere we're driving. Fuck that. That's what's gonna happen. I don't think I need to drive anywhere. I can have her do it. I don't need to be wasted either. I'm just gonna drink this one. But yep, the restriction on drinking has just been fucking lifted by me. So while this is gonna take a long time to solve this, because I've gone ahead and gave it a lot of thinking time. The next thing I have to solve is this problem. While it's doing that, not having it do two problems at once, that's one of the mistakes people get trapped into, is asking this programming assistance to do too much at once. You cannot do that, or you will be sad, like Trump says you are. Anyway, let's look at the fucking code though and see what we can do about the movement. So this one. It's kind of hard to see. Let's make this code a little bit bigger. Where? There we go. That's nicer. And fuck, let's make it even better. Let's do that. We can handle this. This is a very tiny hash set. It's just a little. There's so many systems we need to make more robust in here. This is such a frickin' tiny little system compared to what it should be. There's our victory state. We're not trying to solve that. We need to go to the move. There's two different movement phases, combat phase and idle phase, or I guess. It's during combat that the problem happens. We need to look at combat specifically. This is combat. It first checks to see if there's a weapon involved. If there is no weapon, it tries to get one. That's probably the problem, is that if you need a weapon, it tries to get one. What if it can't get one, though? What happens when it does not do it? Because that's the first thing that's failing, is that the opponent's unable to get to a weapon. It needs to jump until it can get to one. So I think some of the issue is that we allow for a little bit of jumping, but we are not using jumping in a way that is meaningful, and we are also not enforcing grab. So when we're in combat and we have conversation phase, which will happen immediately if there is no opponent. It will happen to go to the grab phase, though, one time. Now, when we go to grab, grab is going to fail if there's no weapon. So here's grab. First thing it does is check to see if it even can do that. Many times the front arm is lopped off. This is important, and this was happening before where the fucking dismembered player would grab a weapon and it would appear in the middle of the screen. Once the arm is missing, and we also don't have two-armed combat yet. That's not a feature, but I do want to put that in. We need to make it not just hold the shield and all that complication. That's gonna be a whole day to fucking make all the animation enhancements and crap to allow dual wielding and things. But we're not there yet. So if he doesn't get a weapon, exclamation point if you didn't know means opposite. So if this is not needing a weapon, then it's gonna go back to the conversation phase, it seems. But it is need weapon, though. It'll do it. If the target item is null, it'll look for one. If it's going to look if there's one in there. So if the distance between the item that it's looking for and it is less than a small amount, it's going to go toward that item, which is fine. But it won't be able to get toward that item. Otherwise, it will do this. Does this ever return? No, this just executes one time, doesn't validate whether or not it occurred, and then it's done. It'll try to move toward, otherwise it will try to grab the item itself. Worse yet, it does not use pickup, which is the routine that I use in the controller for the player that is manually using a Xbox controller or something. Instead, it's using the attach on it. So it's going toward it, otherwise it's attaching it. And then it throws it back into combat phase, which should not happen. This logic sucks. This logic sucks balls. We need to fix this logic. So that they don't go into combat automatically if they pick something up. And that's why that's happening. I'm noticing that that's happening too. They should only go into combat if they are speaking hostilely to each other. That is the only way that combat should start. And it should happen from shit-talking going too far. That is the current way that it's supposed to work. Alright. Combat phase also has problems. So, again, this happens. This happens. This doesn't guarantee shit. So when move toward happens, move toward will happen. Otherwise, it will try to get the item. It'll go back again if combat still exists, but it goes to conversation again if there's no target item. So, yeah, it's just not good logic. This logic sucks and needs to be fixed. This grab needs to be fixed. Combat needs to be need weapon, I'm sorry, needs to be fixed. The idea of need weapon needs to be fixed. All of this needs to be fixed. This is just not doing what it's supposed to do, which is why they're getting stuck on the side. They're getting stuck on the side because it can't go through with these commands, and they're just getting looped into something they can't make a decision. They're always, these AI always need to have a decision point in front of them, and if they don't, they will do nothing. So that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna fucking change that. Alright, in the meantime, this LLM request problem is what I need to deal with, and it looks like we do have a complete solution submitted with whatever that is. I don't understand if this is truly complete. Got a little bit of build there. Speak in segments is still having problems. They always have problems with this method. It's gone again. Did it put it at the bottom here? Do I have a new version of it? No, I don't. Why do you get rid of speak in segments every time? Impact sound. That's right. Okay, so we're going to the impact sound and getting these logs out of here. Let's do that. Okay, that's done. Let's go back here. So this I need to now check up on because this thing made a mistake. It always makes mistakes. That's part of what fucking using these calculators. You gotta fucking fix their mistakes. So I need to do this. No. Why did that fail? That's why. This is where you need to go, right here. Correct. Save. Okay. All right, let's try it. Let's see if that patch was effective. We did just commit, so we're good. Commit, as in, like, I just copied the whole fucking project over because I don't have fucking source control. Ugh. One of these days I'm going to do that. It'll probably save me a lot of time. COVID's gonna love this, folks. That's funny. That's a funny thing to say. Putting people in a glass jar would definitely be something COVID would like. Alright, now he wants the hatchet. The knight wants the hatchet. He's probably gonna pick it up. He's going to pick that hatchet up because he said he wanted it. And I think he should pick it up because he said so. And he wants the katana. So we will see what items get picked up. They may not want their item yet, but they should pick those up at some point. They're not picking up dick. Oh, he picked the hatchet up. They're stuck on the side again. This is the problem I have to fix next. Come on, you stupid knight. Oh, did you just leave combat? Are we stuck? You did. You left combat. You dumb motherfucker. It's gonna take forever for them to do that. Alright, fuck that. I'm gonna increase the damage on the items so that we can test this correctly. Everything does 5 damage now. To make sure that we get some results, because I can't wait again that long. We all know that that logic is ass. We just looked at it. So that's not what I just fixed. I fixed the victory speech, I hope. That's what we're hoping for here, is a victory speech. So don't think I'm testing the rest of this, because I know it's broken. Don't get stuck on the sides, you stupid fucks. These stupid things are making the case for trying to fix everything at once. By not letting me test my fucking shit. Yeah, fucking die. Too long. This is beautiful. This is what I wanted it to be for a minute. Because I knew you couldn't do it over 20 seconds. Okay, the victory speech is fixed. We can make it a minute now. We need to make it a minute. let's do that. And we'll do it one more time and make it so that we can actually read the victory speech. I want to make their mouths move while they're talking. That'll be fucking hilarious. Alright, let's go. Try again. That was a successful test, but we need to get that fucking side done next. Get the 3 things done. We got 2 out of 3 finished, I think. I can deal with 4 seconds of latency because I can actually delay it. Oh, they're going right into combat. Oh, the knight just slaughtered him. It's too long. We're gonna wait. We're gonna see what happens here. Damn it. I wonder if putting it at 20 made a difference. Did I even save that change? I did. Why would that affect that? It makes no sense. I think it just never happened. I don't think that the... Did it crash? Yeah, the victory state entered, and there's no LLM call at all. It's very good latency here. But this happened again. Okay, we have to bypass the turn-taking gate before victory's entered. There's a 50% chance right now that the victory speech is going to go off, and that's based on whether or not it's a speaking turn of the characters. Because you may notice they wait for each other to talk and respond, because they listen to each other. That we built them so that they would have conversations, and because we built it that way, the fucking turn taking is interfering with the call against the victory speech, which is why sometimes we see the call and sometimes we don't. So what I need to do is turn off the turn taking mechanism before the victory speech starts. So that is what's going to happen now. I'm going to fix that. All right. Fuck's sake. This is the speech controller that I'm doing this in. So, I've got to find my bool. There it is. We're going to add this to the we're going to take the last speaker name off when we do that. And instead of here where we normally do this with the no, that's not it. All right, we're not building this prompt if they're null or they're themselves. They're going to get out and get out of the way and move so that it can do the victory speech. That's the idea. So let's save this and fucking hopefully we have a logic fix there for that. And we can move on to get them to stop fucking getting locked up on the side of the stupid bowl. And once that's done, this will be as good as any screensaver. We'll have reached screensaver quality game, which I consider to be an accomplishment. People used to sell screensavers for fucking Macintosh. I remember the Apple IIe screensavers and like the Mac screen. The what were they called? They weren't called Macs. They were called. Well, they were called Macs for a while, but I don't know. What are these guys gonna do? Let's fucking look. They're not. Oh. Oh, head cut off doesn't kill. That's a big problem. The head used to death immediately. Oh no! We definitely forgot about something. It's because the head got cut off. That's why. This guy should be dead. Alright. That head should have triggered death. That was the problem. That's an easy fix. And Kaio's back from the gym. Looks like I'm probably going to be shutting down pretty soon here. It was good to show you what's going on. I fucking really want to fix this last part a lot. Oh, it's because my AI controller flags death differently than my player controller does. So when I'm using a controller to control the player, the death is correct and the head is counted. But when I use the AI to do it, it's not actually doing that. So I need to go to auto flag death and fix it. It should be here in the AI controller. Right here. So I should be able to just add another check. This one's the body, this one's the head. And I need semicolon for whatever reason. What the fuck is wrong with this? Let's get this. Something's wrong. That's not what it's supposed to fucking be. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh, this is needing to be here. No, 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 no. Don't build something. What the fuck? Why are you doing this? Stop. Is this running? It is. Stop. Fucking dumb. Alright. Do that. Way we look at the body and the head. And that will fix that and we can fucking test this again. God damn it. And that knight seems to be now advantageous. It used to be that Trump would fucking win all these fights. But we've seemed to tip the balance inadvertently for some reason. And they are stuck. They're stuck again. We know that this is a bug. Trump should finish him off. This is one of the reasons that Trump has an advantage, is it seems like he can put this knight into this locked state on the side of the bowl easier than... We need victory music to play. That way, the wait for the speech is not as taxing to people. We're going to try to reduce the delay between their speech as well. There it is. Victory speech, please. Fucking go. Do it. Do it. Oh, it stopped. Oh, it didn't stop. Something was deleted because it was full of emotes. Oh, he moved when he said charged fourth. That's really interesting. He wanted to move. He's being held still. That was cool. All right, fixed. It looks like we could try it one more time just to see for consistency, but I really do need to fix that side of the bowl thing. But actually, we need to stop because Kyle got home. I forgot. So I'm gonna do that. I have a show to make too. There's a lot to do. Can't believe it worked. I just need to get them to stop hugging the side of the bowl and make a victory song and do some shit. It'll be good. Anyway, thanks for joining me again. Make the fucking game. I'll see you tonight.